Dear all, in this activity, I'm going to explain about how we are going to adjust the intensity of the light and how we are going to control the speed of the fan, right? So this activity, we are going to do it in the Packet Tracer, Cisco Packet Tracer software, right? Now, but that is the IoT devices are we are going to control over the internet. So through the cloud, okay? So but we are not going to connect the internet, but this is the simulation, no? So that it is cloud based, we are going to control the this IoT devices. So what is the objective of this activity? Use the potentiometer. Which one? This is the potentiometer to manage the light and fan, uh, light and the fan. That's right. Use the potentiometer, manage the light over the cloud and display the status of the this one. So now, so we are going to control these IoT devices through this potentiometer, and that the corresponding information, the detail will be displayed here. That is a text message will be displayed here. Okay, fine. So for that, we will do one by one, one by one. First of all, I will show the answer to you. Then I will open the fresh file. Then I will do step by step, one by one, one by one. Okay. Now, first we will see the answer. So I am going to operate the potentiometer. Then according that the value of the potentiometer, the text message will change and the light will also change. That is a light illumination, that is called the intensity will change. Also the fan, also the speed also will change. Okay. So there are three stages of we are going to use it here. One is called off stage, another is called dim stage, another is called bright stage for the light. Similarly for the fan, off, low and high, right? There are three stages we are going to operate now. So that is the stages performed based on the potentiometer value, or how much value we are giving the input. Accordingly the IoT devices will be operating. Okay, fine. Now I am going to change the potentiometer. See, I am changing the value. So for change, what we have to do? Press the control key and just move this one, right? If I am going to move, see, I am moving. See that, see here. So now what is that? Bright light, high fan, but here also the fan speed is also very high. The light is also very bright. Now I just I'll move this side. See the dim light and the low fan. See that fan also the speed is also reduced and the light is also dim light intensity started. Now I'm moving down. See, completely I move down. So turn off light and the fan. See, the light is off and the fan is also off. So this is the three levels of stages we are going to operate through this potentiometer. Okay, fine. This is the thing. So I hope you are understand about the objective of this program. Now I'm going to close this one. I'm going to open that program that is called the PKA file. I'm going to explain that is how we are going to add the component. Here there are setups also given here, how we are going to add the component, how we are going to write the program. We will do one by one, one by one. Okay, fine, we will start. Let me close this one. If you want to save, yes. Now I'm going to open the fresh. So this is the your which one? That is called the Cisco Packet Tracer. I am going to open the file. Now file, open. So already it is there in my download, that is a desktop. Already I have downloaded. It is there in our activity file. Okay. Just download it. Open the file. Now the file is open. Now immediately what we have to do? We have to enter our name and email ID. Okay. I'm entering my name and email ID. That now, so now the file is ready. So I'm going to make it doc. So I'm keep it in the side. But this file is partially pre-configured file. So what does mean? Partially means, so there are some of the devices already it's available. At the same time, those devices are partially configured. That is, the initial configurations are already done, right? You don't want to do that, and it is already done. But as per the requirement, we have complete our program. Okay. So what are things are available already? There is a light fan control is there, and one RTR, that is called router, is there. Then one cloud is there. One switch is here. One cloud server is here. One DNS server is here. Okay. That cloud server, DNS server, and the router all are already pre-configured. Even the pre-configured, but there are some requirements are given here. We have to satisfy those requirements as well. Okay. Now setup. So we are going to start one by one by one. Now first thing, set up the devices. IoT devices add potentiometer, light, fan, LCD and MCU also we are going to add. Now let us go to search the potentiometer. So this is the potentiometer. We will bring it. Okay, one potentiometer is ready. Now I'm going to change the reasonable name also. So I'm going to change immediately. Okay, so that for our condition purpose, it is easily we can see the names. Then next one is we are going to take the light, LIGHT, right? One light is we are going to take. Okay, then I'm going to change the name also, light. The next one is fan. I'm going to take the fan. Okay, one fan is also I'm bringing, change it to the name fan. Okay, now after that, one LCD screen. So it's LCD screen. See, the LCD screen is coming. Okay, so we'll change the name also, LCD. Right. Now then one we have to add one MCU. Right, MCU. Right, we are going to add one MCU also. We are added. Now change the name MCU. Okay, done. All it is done. Okay, now what is our next step? The next step, we have to add one network device switch, right? We are going to add one switch. Take the switch. I'm going to take 2960 switch. Keep it here. Just change the name as S1. Okay. Now add one end device. So anything, either PC or laptop, anything do you want, you can take it. Okay, I'm going to take PC. This is the one end device we have taken. Okay, fine. So now what is our next step? Connect to the devices. Here the connection procedure is also given. MCU. So this is MCU and MCU2 where it is connecting. MCU2 MCU2 fan control. This is we are going to connect with the, so that is a light and fan control. So light and fan control we are going to connect. We are going to use three digital lines. What are three? D0, D1 and D2, right? Three digital line we are going to use. Okay, just go to that connections, choose IoT custom cable, choose D0, D1, D2. MCU D0 to light fan control D0. That next one is D1 to D1, right? And another D2 to and another D2. Why we are connecting the the three cables between the LFC and the MCU? Because there are three stages of output we are going to get it. One is off, dim and bright for the light. Similarly, fan off, low and high. So according the we are going to control with these three stages output through these three lines. That's why we need it for uh, three lines. Okay, I hope it is clear for you. Now what is the next one is potentiometer to LCD and MC. So we are going to connect the potentiometer LCD. So same custom cable. I'm going to connect which one for the D32 and LCD I'm connecting. That another one is we have to connect to the potentiometer. Potentiometer is usually what kind of signal we will get it? Analog. If you click the potentiometer, see that A0. So that I am going to connect to the A0. So as you know, real potentiometer normally will generate the analog kind of signal. So that we will get the read the analog input from the potentiometer. Okay, this is that. Now come to the next one, LFC2 switch one. LFC what? This is the light fan control. We are going to connect with the switch. So I am going to connect with the, suppose switch. Normally we will use it for our fast Ethernet cable. connect to the fast Ethernet cable. See the fast Ethernet cabling, it's showing the red color because we have to make port status on where in that light control. Then only that it will enable the green. So shall I make it now? Better to go to light LFC. I'm going to change a fast Ethernet. We are going to make it port status on. Done. Okay, now it will get the green color. Fine. Now what about next one? RTR2 switch. Where is RTR? This is the router to switch one. So same again, I'm going to use that fast Ethernet cable, the switch one. See, there is no fast Ethernet cable here. Gigabit Ethernet cable is there. Okay, where? On the router. So choose the Gigabit Ethernet cable. Come to the router, choose Gigabit Ethernet cable. Now it is connected. Now the last one is light, fan and end device to the switch DC. So we are going to connect with either switch DC. We are going to connect with the PC to the switch DC. So what I'm going to do, I will move this side. Okay, I'm going to connect with this DC, right? So now take that fast Ethernet cable, go there, fast Ethernet cable to light, right? Because see why it's not coming, because you are trying to connect with the which one for the IoT custom cable, but that we are going to connect with the switch with the fast Ethernet cable. So that the port is mismatched, that is cable is interface is mismatched. For that what we have to do, we have to make enable the fast Ethernet interfaces on light and the fan. Go to the light, okay, and now in the light where we'll go to that advanced. Am I right or not? Click the advanced, go to the IO config, see that adapter. We are going to add the adapter, right? So now for copper fast Ethernet cable. This is choose it. Either if you want to change it here and keep it only one, you can do. Otherwise, in general there are two adapter will be there in most of the devices. Okay. Now if it go there, fast Ethernet cable to the DC switch to, and now you will get the fast Ethernet cable, right? Similarly, I'm going to open the adapter in the fan also. Okay. So is there any fan is having that? So no, fan is also does not have the which one for the fast Ethernet adapter. Now first let us open it. Open the fan. Go to the advanced IO config. Now I'm going to change copper fast Ethernet cable. Close it. Okay. Now select the copper fast Ethernet cable and here, and you can connect to the fast Ethernet. Now what we have done, so we have connected. Now similarly, that is end device also. So end device automatically it will come, no need for that open anything. So what we have done, so the completely all the devices are connected. Okay, now it will quite take time to establish the connections. If you want, you can press the fast forward, immediately it will connect it. Okay, fine. Now what is our third step? Configure the devices. What we are going to do, the configure devices, they gave the some instructions. We are going to follow the instructions. Enable the DHCP on IoT cloud server. This is the cloud server. We are going to make enable the DHCP services. Okay, go to, click the cloud service, right? Go to the services, right? Then now and DHCP, and they mention the what is the starting IP address. Before that, if you want to know about the what is the IP address of the this cloud server, go to the desktop IP config. So already the IP is given here because already pre-configured. You don't want to make any changes. Okay, leave as it is. Okay, just close this one and go to the services DHCP. What address they gave for the initial 209.165.209.4. Here what is there? 209.160.209.0. Now change it to 4. What is subnet mask? Subnet mask also no change. Finally, make it save. Once save is given, then we have to make it enable. Which one? That is called DHCP services should be enabled. Make it on. Okay, now DHCP status is services on. Now fine. Then after that, what the activate the I would activate IoT service on IoT cloud service. Now what is the here the one more services IoT? Just make it on, right? This is the two requirement we have to do it on the cloud server. Okay, just close this one. Now come to the next step. create an account on IoT cloud server, and we are going to give the username and password, right? Okay, just click the IoT cloud server. Okay, now just take that first take the IP address. Okay, I'm going to, why I need the IP address, let us show first, then go to the which one, either click the web browser or the IoT monitor to create the account. Either you can use either IoT monitor, web browser. Now I'm going to use IoT monitor. Okay, so IoT monitor, we have to click it, just it will take some time, then we have to enter the which one, for the IP address. Do we have that IP address? Then we know that IP address is there, where it is there, and it is go there, select the IP address. Now this is the IP address of the cloud server. Just right click it, copy. Now close, open the IoT monitor. Okay, just open, just it will take few seconds. Okay, now delete it and give it here. Okay, paste it. Now login, is there anything? Now see that username password is wrong because still we didn't create it. For that, first what we have to do, we have to create an account, sign up. Now what is that? Already IP address I have mentioned, only we are going to give that username password. If ask, password is sure, that's it, create it. Now we have created the account for the where in the cloud server. Just minimize this one. Okay, what is the next step? Enable the DHCP client. They mentioned that we have to enable the DHCP on light, fan, and light fan control and end devices, right? So open the light and go to the config, and go to the fast Ethernet cable. Okay, now we have to enable this one, make it DHCP configuration. So once enable, see that what is the IP address, automatic IP address coming, it is from the cloud server. That is already you have enabled the DHCP services. Just close this one. Okay, similarly open the fan and go to the config, fast Ethernet, and make it DHCP. It's done. Okay, now it's make sure that 209.165.209.5, because this is the what you have given. See, same, no, 209.165.209.4, because this is the starting IP, but here this is the host ID only, it is changing. Okay, done. Now close this one. Now end device, go to the PC0 desktop, IP configuration, change it to DHCP. See, DHCP IP address coming, subnet mask is coming, default gateway is coming, DNS coming, all it is coming because we have mentioned where DHCP services. Okay, just close. So what we have done? So up to this level is completed. Now, then next, we have to enable the DHCP, that LFC also. That is called light fan control. Open here the light fan control, go to the fast Ethernet cable. Is there anything? Just make it DHCP. Why it's coming a different IP address? Because, so see why the reason is, so now actually it is coming from this router is configured with the 10 series, so that it is coming with that IP address from the router itself. It is not from the cloud server, but it is already DHCP enabled router, this one, right? So that this is the IP address is generating from this router, already initially configured this one. Okay, fine. This is the address. So because you know that you want to know that default gateway, everything it is available here. Go there and see the default gateway 10.1. Sorry, 10.0.0.1. The DNS server is same. So it's the DNS server is coming from here. Okay. What is the 10.0.0.1? And it is the IP that is called default gateway. So see that gigabit 0/0. This port is given that IP address 10.0.0.1, and automatically now that is the IP address, everything it's coming. Okay. So don't think about why it is not coming 209.165.209, because it is coming based on the router gateway, right? Fine. So now what we have done, and so far we have come, this is also done. So now register this step, register the LFC, fan, light, and the IoT. So LFC, what is the LFC? This is the, we have registered with the cloud server. We are going to register it. Click the LFC. Where is that IoT? This is IoT server, remote server. What is the IP address? Still it is in my copy. Yes, it is there. What username we have given? That is called utas sur. Connect it. Now if you get the refresh means your connection is perfect. Okay, close it. Then now fan, then light, all we have to do, right? Now we are going to open the light and the same we are going to register it. Go to that register, paste that server, that is server IP address. Now what is that address? Utas sur. Okay, connect. See, refresh. Okay, now come to the fan. Similarly, go to the remote here and copy and utas sur. Okay, connect. Done. So here, so it means that all it is coming. So we want to see here, see, it will be all it is coming now. Once register with the cloud server, then we can enable the all the thing here. The sorry, it will list the all the IoT devices, connected devices. Okay, security controller, light, and ceiling fan, all it is coming. Okay, minimize this one. So what about next step? We are going to write the program now. It's a main part. Write the program in MCU. We are going to write the MCU. So record input modules, assign the input output in the pin number, read the input. We are going to do one by one. So what is the condition? If that reading, and what is the reading? The reading of the potentiometer is less than 300, we have to display that information, turn off light and fan, and first pin. First pin what? That is a 0 pin. Okay, we have to make the 0 pin for high for in that this one. Okay. So now we will start. Before that, they said record input assignment. Now click that MCU. Okay, the for which the MCU we have created that MCU, right? Go to the programming and new, and if you want to give the name, what is the name? For example, light and fan control. I'm giving the name, some reasonable name, template. Go down, choose Blink Python. Okay. Blink Python, see that MQTT broker. You remember these are all theoretically we have studied. Okay, MQTT, because that's we are going to send the transmit some messages, no, so that it is MQTT, right? Create it. Okay. Now main. Now this is the program we are going to write it here. Just I'll little bit maximize. Okay. So what is the input here? Shall I move this side so that we can easily write our code? So the GPIO, these are a library pin mode. Now come to this point. What is the pin mode? And this is the input and LCD output. Light is also like we don't want bother about it because we are going to, because these two devices not connected to the MCU, so we should not include these IoT devices in this MCU, right? We are going to control this one through the conditions. But which, what are the devices connected? Only these two connected. We are going to connect, and also this MCU, there is a connector. This IoT custom cable only we are going to mention here. So IoT custom, these 5 lines are we use, that 5 pin mode we have to use it. Okay. So first one is, what about A0? A0 is the input. So pin mode, pin mode, pin mode, A0, comma, in. Okay, that is for our potentiometer. What about 1? So 1 is 1, 0, 1, 2, all it is connected here. Which one? That all in the output. We are going to output only, we are going to supply to the light fan control. So the first 0 is also output. And now, so better I am going to copy paste it. Okay, to time saving. Paste it. So 1 is what? 1 is also output. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. 3 pins we have connected between MCU and light fan control. So all we have to mention. So now 2 is also output and 0, 1, 2. So this is completed. Now come to the, where is the third one? Third one connected with the LCD. So third is also LCD. That is also the output too. Okay. So what are the, how many IoT custom we used? 5. That and that 5 A01 and the remaining all are output. A0 only input device. Okay, done. Now if you want title, you can give for an example light and fan control. Okay, that is called, just for information, it will print it here. Okay, now what is our main aim? Now come to the program. So now this is done. Okay, what is the main problem? The reading the input of the reading of the potentiometer is less than 300. Some message should be displayed. Okay, now open here. Okay, now I'm going to write the code. So shall I remove this so that we can write our own code? Okay, right. If, right, that is we are going to get the input of that, which one, the potentiometer. If a potentiometer digital or analog, do you want to check? It is analog only, because see that A0 connected. Even though, for make sure that, just click the potentiometer, you see the specifications and see that how it is, are they mentioned anything, and the potentiometer change brightness, analog output. Okay, so it will give that analog only, right? So that, see that analog value, they mention full of analog value only. So that we are going to write the code called analog read of. So which one, which pin you have connected? A0. A0 equal to, that is called the, no, it's a C. I'm making mistake. What the mistake? So first get the input, then we have to use that analog. So for that, see, so first we will get the input. I'm going to open the variable p value, that is a potentiometer value, equal to analog read of A0, right? I'm going to first get the value. I'm getting the value, right? Now what will happen? So that whatever we are changing, that will be recorded where? In this p value, right? Now come to the next one. What is the next one? The next one is, that is called condition. If p value less than, sorry, I'm going to change that as here, less than 300, then colon, it's a Python program. Am I right or not? Enter it. So what we are going to write? We are going to display the message, and also we have to make it the first pin of LFC, going to make it high. First pin what? 0. Second pin what? 1. Third pin what? That is called the 2. That is so first pin here for us, for our first pin 0, right? Keep it in your mind, right? Now come to the program. Now I'm going to make that display the message. Display the message where we are going to, in that LCD. So what kind of we are going to, how to display it? So what is the specification? It is specification what, this is analog, digital, just custom read, custom write. Now just we are going to display the message so that it is our custom write. Now because we are going to show the result. So in this case, sorry, go to the program, custom write, right? Custom write. Then which pin, that is your LCD connected? 3. 3, comma, open and close parenthesis, minimize. So now I am going to copy this line, right? We don't want to type it. So what I am going to copy, just copy this, right click, copy, and the program, you can keep it, paste it here. Okay, control V. Okay, see, it's copy. Otherwise you can type it in yourself, no problem. Okay, now come to the next line. Oh, sorry, close here, programming. Now it's a little maximize. Okay, now what is the next step? The next step is, now we are going to make the first pin that is high. So first pin what? That is 0 pin. So 0 pin of, that is called digital write of 0, and make it high, HIGH. Okay, where is the digital pin? So this pin. So where you are connected with the light fan control, we are going to make it the 0 pin. Okay, right, 0th pin high, we made it. Okay, fine. Otherwise, if you want to change the 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, we have make it. But for understandable, I mentioned the first pin, second pin, and third pin. Okay, now done. So now this is for only that if that value is less than 3. What about the second one? Now second, what about rest of the thing? The rest of the things naturally will be higher, low only, but it is not necessary to give. Okay, now come back. Else, L if, okay, sorry, L if, sorry, what is L if? L if open parenthesis p value. Now what is the p value? That is called less than 800. Okay, now I am put that less than equal to 800. Okay, now what is the thing conditions? So we are going to make better. I am going to copy this one. I am paste for time saving purpose. Okay, 3. What is the message supposed to display? Dim and low fan. This message should come. Copy this one. Right click it. Copy. Go to the program. I am going to change this one. Okay, just change this. Control V. Now the second pin what? That is called pin number 1. Where? Which you have connected with the here. Okay. So now this is what we are now for your understand purpose. I am write it here. Okay. That is can I write it here? That is a 0 means what? The pin number 0 means that is a first pin. Okay. And now 1 means what? That is called second pin. And 2 means what? That is a third pin. Okay. In that as per the question. Okay. For your understanding purpose, I am just written here. Okay. This one. If you want, you can keep it here for your reference. Okay. Fine. Now come to the, that is what is the next condition? Else the bright light and high when that more than 800. Okay, now otherwise come here, better to write else colon, just copy this one, come down and paste it. What is that thing? Bright light and fan. Copy, come here, and I am going to change it this full. Control V. Not sorry, that's a right click V. No, what happened? Now here not copy. Right, sorry, that is fan. Right click, copy, come to the program, now paste it here. Okay, 2 double 1 delete 1. And what is the last one? The last one is 2. We are going to make it high. Okay, done. So this is the main function. Don't delete it. Now we have completed for the Python program. Okay, it's a very simple program. Now I am just explaining line by line so that it is taking time. Okay, shall we check if it is working or not perfectly? Just run the code. Just run the code. Is there any error? There is no error. Same. Just we'll go there. Now see that first turn of light is coming. Why it's what about the fan is not coming? Shall we check it out here? Why it's fan is not coming? Because it is a very long message, so that LCD not able to display this one. If you want to make it next line, want to get the output, what we have to do? We have to make it as /n. That is a new line. Okay, I make it the /n. Okay, here /n. Okay, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to run it again. We'll see the program now. See, now its message is coming. Okay, now I'm going to adjust the value of this one. We will see the how that it will change, and still it is not changed because still we didn't make the conditions. Okay, but now only that this message only it will change. Okay, first we will check the conditions, then we the display, then message will go. Now go there, change it. Now see the dim light is changing. Now change it. Now bright light is changing. Now condition is working properly. Now we are going to control the which part? That is, oh, what happened? Control. I'm moving down. Okay, I'm going to next part. Executed code verify result. Now it's verified done. Now from the end device and log into the IoT cloud. Now we are going to make these conditions now, right? So now for that conditions, we are going to log into the cloud service through that end device. I'm going to click the end device. Okay, click the end device, log in, either go to the IoT monitor or web browser. This time I am going to the web browser. Anyone you can use it. Okay, we have to log into the cloud server. So what is the cloud server IP address? I think what happened? It's coming. Okay, 1 minute, it will come. I'll click the or not. Yes, opening. Okay. Now 209.165.209.2. Am I right? 2. Enter. Yes, it's correct. Now give that address. What is that username password we have given? The password is we are given as utas sur. Am I right or not? Login. Is it? Yes, it is coming all. Now we are going to make the conditions, right? So what the conditions is, that is called the LFC here. What happened? Okay. Now this one. That is the LFC. That is a light fan control. It's off. Then light and fan is also off. If it is low, and dim light and low fan. If it is high, state is high, then all should be bright light and the fan also high. We'll make the condition. Go to the conditions. Now make it add. Sorry. Now what the then? Light and fan off. We are going to make that this one. I'm going to choose this one, that is called LFC. Now once select the LFC, select the which one we have to select here. Set, okay, is off. Is off means what happened? Then immediately now light status off. Then add one more, fan is also. Fan status off. Okay, let's press OK. Now come to this first one is completed. The second one, add again light and fan and dim. Okay. Now select the light fan control. Set is low. Now the light status dim. Similarly for the fan status low, right? Okay. Now we are going to third condition now. So now go to the add light and fan high. Okay, we'll make it. Okay. Now again third one is light fan control. Set high. Now that light status on, action, fan status high. Okay, all done. See that all condition is done. If you want, you can save this conditions while during the examination time, or sometimes if you will not get it, so it will make a problem for you. Better to, if you want, take the screenshot and send it while you are taking your examination time. Okay, right. So conditions are done. So we will check it the condition now, minimize this one. Now we are going to monitor either according that value, this the message should come, and this also the change. Okay. Now press the Alt key. I'm going to change. See the turn off, dim light. See what about this one? Why it's not changing? Is changing or not? Still not changing. Shall we try one more time? Oh, sorry. Oh, Alt key, move. This is little bit difficult about this one. That is move. Alt control move. This one is move. Yes, moving, moving. Where is moving? Yes, moving. And let me check. It is on. One time what I will do, I will stop. Okay. One time I will stop and run. Okay. One time I will stop and run, and we will check it out. Otherwise, we have the solution. Don't worry. Right. Now I'll move it. Move changing, not changing. Okay. In this case, what I'm going to do Now open the program. I understand why it is not coming. Now initially, then what happened? When that beginning stage, digital 0 is high. It's continued, it's always, it is maintained the high only, right? Before start the conditions, what we have to do, better to, we are going to make all these three lines, going to make it in the low state, right? After that, now what will happen? Now the remaining conditions will make it high low, it will change accordingly. Okay, so what I am going to do here, better I am going to change it, that all the status in the beginning, that loop, when the loop start, that the beginning, now all the lines we are going to make it in the low state of the lines between the your MCU and the fan light control device. Okay, now what I'm going to digital, I'm going to stop this one. Okay, first stop, we will write the code. Digital, it's coming on IS, slowly working. Digital write of 0 will make it full of high, low. Okay, low. Then second one, I'm going to copy paste this one. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste it here. Second one, I'm going to copy. So now initially we are going to make everything in that off state. Off state means a low state. Low, that is called these lines. The beginning it is 0. According to the change, that is on and off it will work. Okay. Otherwise, what you have to do here, you have to change it. If it is high, the one is low and 2 is low. Here you have to make it 0 is low and 2 is low. Here you have to make 0 is low and 1 is low. So every day we have, so initially we have mentioned that. Now I am going to run the code. We will see that. Now is there any error? No error. Just minimize this one. Shall we check now? I press the control. I'll move it here. It is working. Dim light is start. Still not work. Yes, it started to work. Okay. So now what is that? This MCU sending the control. Now it's see bright light and fan. Fan is high and the bright light is also high. Shall we reduce it? See the dim light come down. The dim light and the low fan. What about it changing? Not changing. We will try for one more time. Just move. First will be off. Now come to the dim light and the fan low. Why it's not working? Maybe it's any condition error. Now high is working. What about low? Dim light. Off is working. Now can I check that conditions? Is that any conditions error here? 0 high, 1 high. Okay. Now here 3 bright, high, high, all right, digital right. 0 1 only, analog read, analog p value less than, else, greater than, and it's bright height. Okay, it's all correct now. Dim light. Then what is the problem? Anyway, we'll try for one more time. I'm going to stop it. Now another at the same time here also already there is some code is there. Light fan control. Okay. Already inbuilt code is there. Go to the programming. Okay, already there is, I have written the code here. Okay. So there also I'm going to stop and run. Okay. Just there is some already some script I have written here. Okay. The script already is written. Okay. The script is, if you want, you can use of this one. Okay. From the beginning up to the last. So this is, now I'm going to stop and run. This is, you don't want to write it. Already I have written there. Okay. You don't disturb this one and don't touch this code. Okay. Close this one and come here. MCU again here also what I'm going to do, and I'm going to run the code. We'll see that. Okay, it's supposed to run all done now. See, now it's working. Maybe just I refreshed. Okay, So now it's now dim light is fan slow and dim light is working. If you make it to the speed high, say bright, the fan is also increased, light is also the intensity increase. If you make it down, dim. See now, I think some instruction is going very slowly to that conditions. I'll move this side. See that now it's coming, but slowly it is working. I think so. Its condition is slowly is going, right? But anyway, it is working off, and we'll more time check. It is a dim. See, it is working. Come down. That is bright. Now again dim. Again the dim. Yes, coming. Now it's working fast. Okay, right. So this is the complete program. What is this one? Now adjust the potential meter input and light and in a fan speed changes. No, so according to I hope it is very clear about this one. This is the program sorry, the packet activity 10. Control the light and the fan over the cloud. Okay. Thank you.